All right. We are live, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome
Hello,
back to another
hello.
episode of the SidePod. And guys, please, I think we should acknowledge the commitment that everybody has shown to be on this stream today. We have first up Mr. Arjunsravi, who recently recovered from his own illness and is here. We were close to having 4 DNSs ourselves today. We have then Mr. Rohan Joshi, currently in the midst of illness. Are we allowed to disclose illness?
Yes, you are.
Illness
I
reveal, guys.
have
Here we go.
okay, illness reveal, guys. I'm suffering from Aston Martin. No.
That would be far worse.
I have,
Okay.
that would, no.
Can
In
you
fact,
feel your
dude,
fingers?
it's very similar. Okay, I have dengue, which is
Oh,
basically, I get pain to the point of nerve damage sometimes. I feel extremely underpowered and like everything just feels like it's rattling.
you have vibrations?
I get
Yeah,
very
you
cold at night and there's lots of vibrations. And yeah, it's so not right. And we
It's so
have,
not right.
and we have.
And we have Shahrazad Shroff, who's run in straight from an event or has dressed up for Lewis Hamilton podium. We are not sure. We cannot be sure.
We are, yeah, I don't know. I Googled and I didn't find any event matching that description
Oh,
that's happening in Mumbai
please.
today.
I was like,
It's
I'm not
just-
missing this one.
This is in fact a lot of people don't know this, that this is actually an outfit that Sherzad Shroff changed into at roughly 1:45 p.m. on Sunday afternoon
Yes.
and has
Yeah.
just dressed like this.
And I've been
ever
dressed
since.
like
the
this,
last 2
waiting,
days.
saying, guys, are we podding? Are we podding?
Indeed.
Yes. Well, actually, now all of your struggles seem very. I have no struggles, guys. I'm on holiday. My struggle was that I
No.
had an amazing lunch at Malaga, and now I am here. But
Good job.
yes, guys,
Hey,
what a
you're living
fascinating.
the
Somebody has to be
Christian Horner
Mercedes.
life right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am living the Christian Horner life. But yeah, very fascinating weekend of racing. So much to talk about. I mean, any weekend that has sprint qualifying and race has already so much happening. But first of all, we must congratulate, actually, two congratulations in order, because Amanat's salary has been cut because Sherazad Shroff also made correct predictions and he did not put in reel. I was like, what is this? This is so not right. This is so not
So
right.
not right.
All right, but Arjun S. Ravi, what the what?
Yeah.
I had a
Unbelievable.
feeling, guys.
Damn,
I
dude.
had a
He's still
feeling.
got
Like-
the 6 DNFs also. That was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is some like royal flush level of like not
crazy.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I
Like
put
that's
money
the
on
sort of
it,
thing
but
where
sadly
Yeah.
not.
that's the sort of
means-
thing where if you'd done this at the Bellagio, they would have led you up to like the high roller suite that night.
Yeah.
Like so
Right,
it's
yeah.
yours with compliments
Like
type, you know?
literally,
Yeah.
when we had about 10 laps to go, I messaged Arjun saying, "Did we call this?
Holy
Like,
shit.
did we
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
get it right?"
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
I
wild.
definitely had a feeling. I can't say about the 6 DNFs and all, but I like definitely after Australia had the feeling about Kimi Antonelli and guys. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like, we can all see how this like 18-year-old kid or 19-year-old kid right now, like in the last 2 seasons, how he has grown. Like this was such a great weekend for Kimi Antonelli because he wasn't gifted this win. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like he had to
Yeah.
still fight for this win and do the things. He made mistakes and everything, but yeah, I had a foreboding about young Kimi Antonelli, and I'm so glad that he got his first race win in China.
And it was like this poetic moment with Lewis and him and Bono on the podium. Like, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, this is just, and
Yeah.
obviously,
It was like
Supreme
Jai
and
Shah wrote
Kumri
it.
had no
Yeah.
idea what to do or where to look. Okay.
Yeah.
Jai
The only
He
thing that
was
was
like
missing was
this
Mohammad bin
full-
Sulayem,
Full
Yeah,
step
literally,
child.
Yeah.
I think for once he was probably looking for him. Okay, he'll at least hug me. Someone will hug me.
Dude, in fact, to that point where halfway through the podium, he was like, नहीं, आप लोग photo लो. आप लोग
Yeah,
photo
yeah,
लीजिए.
yeah.
आप लोग लीजिए photo. नहीं,
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Arey, but dude, the best
Oh.
part is the guy gets his first win and gets announced as Kimi Raikkonen on
Kimi
the
Raikkonen.
podium.
Yes, yes.
It's called
That
being
reaction of
anointed,
his.
sir. It's called being anointed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what a
like,
great
it
way to
was
get anointed
crazy.
as well.
Right? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
clearly you can see that, all the rookies are Lewis fans. Like, I mean, even with Kimi, there was a reel I saw on the weekend that was posted where someone said, what are the three drivers you would like to have dinner with, or some, three driver scenario. I don't know what the plot
Hmm.
was. And he said Lewis and Ye and Wo and whatever. And there was no Russell. And then fourth, he said, and also George, I'd like to do four. It was like almost
Yeah.
like an afterthought. Ki, "Arey, ye nahi bolunga, to it's gonna become a virus." But like clearly they're all like, like we've seen Hajar talk about Lewis a lot, Kimi talk about Lewis. Obviously, we even heard Avid talk about Lewis saying, like, so
Yeah.
I think like all the kids kind of obviously are like big Lewis fans. So I think for him also, it was such a sweet moment, I think, to see them like hug each other and like
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
on the podium and win a race with someone you've idolized, I guess is pretty amazing.
That was
I
the
wonder
full.
what
It was
the
the
talk-
get in there
ghosts of.
Lewis equivalent is going to be
Hmm.
for Bono and Kimi Antonelli. Like,
Mm.
like what is
Like,
his
Yeah,
like,
Kimi, my
yeah,
son.
yeah.
He went straight,
Kimi,
my
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 son.
son.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my
No, he
son. Well
said
done, my
lad. He
son.
calls him lad all the
Lad.
time.
He
He
calls him
says, well
lad.
done, lad, and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
there was that great video this weekend in terms of this my son thing also, no?
Hmm.
Where Toto is literally like one papa
Oh,
on his
yeah,
shoulder,
yeah,
like
yeah,
looking over the
yeah,
screens
yeah,
with him, and he's all
yeah,
like, no,
Yeah.
no,
yeah,
keep the confidence. Keep the
Yeah.
confidence.
yeah,
But did you take the curb like that the last time?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just in general, lots of wholesome Toto content this weekend,
Yes.
okay?
And also
Like there was
Toto with
another,
that
yeah,
three of them on the podium. Did you see that one?
exactly
Where
that one.
and
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
says,
I'm like,
still our
yeah,
driver. It
still
was
our
so
driver. Yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. That
Yeah.
was very sweet.
That
Yeah.
was the ghosts of Mercedes, past, present, and future. It was just.
yeah.
Yep, right there
Yeah.
in
But
one.
now
This
you
thing.
see one George Russell evil arc brewing. He's the
Full
villain
on.
in
Mm.
the piece.
Full on. Now he's all like, I will show you. I will
But
show
you
you,
know what?
Papa. I
Like
too.
what I love.
No one calls me son, Papa.
What I like about Kimi getting the race win this early on in the season also is that like it gives you hope for this Drivers' World
Yeah.
Championship that maybe there is a two-way fight here and not just this like George Russell is going to, walk through
Yeah.
this championship. So I'm down for actually the evil arc, especially if Kimi Antonelli can give some sort of, competition to him during the championship. It would be
Yeah.
great. Like this 19-year-old kid versus this guy who is like sort of to Mercedes what Lando Norris was to McLaren, like has been
Yeah.
in the system for a year, for a
Yeah.
while and everything. So yeah, it could end up being a good narrative if Kimi Antonelli can, continue
Saif Ali
this.
Damani says it perfectly. He says middle child Russell, which I think is perfectly put.
Mm.
Ooh,
Fully.
that is
I think
quite
even
brutal.
with the sprint, it was the same thing. He looked like the odd one out, while
Yeah.
they looked like, they were very comfortable. And again, the same with this whole podium was the same thing where it was like he had no idea what to do, where to look.
Yeah, but I guess he also feels quite hard done by because of, I mean, the reason why he didn't get the pole was the issue in qualifying and he couldn't get 2 runs in
Yeah.
and all
Yeah,
of that. So,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
and he
also
got the
he
poor
doesn't
start also.
genuinely. Yeah, but he also didn't seem genuinely happy for Kimi. I mean, like, you know what I
Of
mean? Like that,
course.
like
Yeah.
you could see I mean, even though, of course, like I would say so early in the season, you'd be happy for this guy that it's his first ever win and whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could see that he was kind of like, whatever, like, as in sulking in the background, not really like, oh my God, overjoyed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, I know that they are competitors and this shows him that someone else can also win a race and whatever. But I mean, he's a kid and the kid just won his first F1 race. Like he's probably dreamt of this moment his whole life. And like I think like
And it just
everyone
as
else
yeah,
around
yeah.
him seems so
Because
wholesome.
there's this lovely counterpoint story happening right behind them where Lewis is talking about, Charles and I, we kissed. Like, it was so much
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
And there was that beautiful thing where it's like, yes, your teammate is your rival and all of that, but they seem to be having so much fun racing each other.
That's true.
Those
Yeah.
Ferraris
Yeah.
racing
Yeah. They were
was some of the
amazing.
most
Yeah.
delightful
It's always
Wholesome.
thing that
fun
I've
when you're
seen
not
all
winning.
weekend, dude.
It's
Yeah.
always fun when you're
Yeah.
not winning. It's
Props to Ferrari for letting them
yeah.
race. You know,
Yeah,
like you kind
yeah.
No,
of
you know
feel
what?
like
This whole
they
weekend
would.
was like,
Yeah.
ये होता है papaya rule. ऐसे करो. You
Yeah,
have two
Yeah.
legends.
Like
Let them
I was
respect each other.
literally
Don't
sitting
over.
like this
Yeah,
is
but
how
Yeah,
I
that's
yeah.
the
was
thing
watching
with
my
Ferrari,
but
na. Like you kind of expect, like I love the fact that they're having the
yeah,
time of their life racing. Okay, and
Hmm.
it's great. They're both in the sprint and in the main race. They were the most entertaining part of the race, the Lewis
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
Charles battles. But this is Ferrari we are talking about, guys.
yeah,
Like the
yeah,
potential to cock this up is going to be catastrophic.
Huge.
With like team
yeah.
orders, whatever. Like right now, it's all like, haha, great, yeah. Well, you have the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
starts,
that's
and we
true.
are always
That's
like,
true.
we're
Yeah.
like it's there, but then this is Ferrari, guys. Like this,
But let's have that first 5 race
Let's
fun,
enjoy
no?
that moment,
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
Arjun.
enjoy,
Just
there's
let
that.
us
yeah,
enjoy
This
it.
is, bro, there's this act one, right? Before like we
Yeah.
realize Monish Belly
yeah,
we
yeah,
will. Like this is,
Yeah.
let's
yeah,
have
yeah,
that fun part, no?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think both of them, props to both of them for being cool about it and mature about it and not being
Dude, they're
Yeah, yeah.
being
like
total bros
crabby
about
on
it.
the
Yeah.
radio saying, "Oh, let me go, let me go," like which like would have really killed the vibe of it. Obviously, here the fact that they were both cool, enjoying this battle and like being cool about it and racing, it
Yeah.
made it even better for fans to watch and be like, yeah, whatever happens, happens, but at least this is like good racing. Like,
Yeah. So unfortunately, what I mean, I hate to be the buzzkill over here, but what is going to happen is what many people refer to as the esportization of F1, because eventually, after everyone's done having fun, they're going to realize that the most efficient way to actually move ahead is to not fight and to not battle and just to sit quietly,
mm,
save your battery,
yeah,
and then attack in
true.
the last two laps.
Sure.
So which is what you saw like your Kimmys and Georges doing, where they're like, okay, we save our battery and then we attack and we go past. And also has to be said, these Mercedes, what clean air merchants they have been for 1 decade. You just put that car in clean air and it is just
It's like,
rocket ship, dude. Unbelievable. So yeah,
Yeah, it is.
unfortunately, I
Which
get
brings
the
me to
feeling.
then my.
Continue.
Sorry, no,
Yeah.
go for it. Finish. No, finish, and then.
No, I mean,
Like,
unfortunately, I just get the feeling that eventually, and we saw because I've followed the F1 esports series so closely over the years, where the main thing was always this battery management, because the
mm,
battery actually is
mm,
more consequential in the game than the races in the
right,
last
right.
generation. Where
right.
eventually they had their fun, they had the racing, then they were like, no, most efficient way is just sit in this train for ages and then be the car in second place in the penultimate lap so you can attack. So, which I get the feeling we're going to get there at some point during the season.
My only thing to that, na, Azim, is that like I also kind of feel like because of the way in which the power is deployed,
Mm,
you are not really maximizing the full aero potential of the car. And what I
Yeah,
like, take turn seven of China, which is this fast right-hander
yeah,
before the quick switch of direction, to this thing. They are nowhere near the true pace of what they can be over there because just the
yeah,
engine is not
mm,
deploying that much power,
yeah,
which means that like we saw cars going side by side into that corner,
yeah, yeah,
like that was the first
yeah,
time I've seen like this thing. And I kind of feel like Japan will be a good test of what
Hmm.
this engine regulations and aero is going to give us, because Japan is notoriously difficult to pass,
To overtake. Yeah,
especially like you just
yeah,
have that first, long straight. Then after that, it's an amazing circuit, but super duper difficult to pass. And if they can stay in and around the vicinity, even that will be a big deal. The fact that they can stay in and around each other
yeah,
for, an extended period of time. So I feel like right now, yes, we are in that sort of bazinga phase where
yeah.
like, it's chaos.
Just
The
go
first
for it.
few laps
Yeah,
of the race is just like whatever is happening.
yeah,
And then it sort of evens out. But then like take, for example, Ollie Behrman's race,
oh
this
yeah,
race, which was
yeah,
great. And right at the end, Max could not catch up
mm,
yeah.
to Ollie Behrman, like there was this gap that was there between him and Max, and I was like, yeah, Max is going to
Hmm.
take this
Yeah.
position or whatever before, you know, retiring and everything. But like, it wasn't as straightforward and insane race then for, Ollie Behrman also.
Yeah. Also, before we move on from the esports part, I have to say full relate and full sympathy to Antonelli in his first sprint race. and to Hajar when he spun off in lap one,
Oh my God.
because I have done the exact
Yeah.
same things in sim races myself, where literally had the qualifying of my life, absolutely binded by killing somebody into that first hairpin, and then gone and died on the exit of 7. So I could fully feel their pain. So it was
Yeah.
nice to see that.
But that
Also, guys,
Hajar spin was
please
damn scary.
Yeah.
don't forget our world champions who did not even start the
Oh
race.
yeah.
What's
Dude,
going on?
Yeah,
Oscar
dude,
has
what was
still to
the
race in
dude.
F1. He
Yeah,
has not
he
raced.
has
That's
not
crazy.
done a race lap in
Like, how
2026.
crazy is that?
That's
Like, I
That's
insane.
mean, we
wild,
were
dude.
like, yeah, I mean,
And
for
already there
both
are two less
cars.
races this season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, this guy's
Yeah.
just not
Like,
going to get.
that is just like shocking. Like, for me,
I
that
think
was a
Bernd
big
Melander has
shocker.
done more laps than
Yeah.
Oscar Piastri
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
in in this
Like,
season in a Grand Prix.
how is
You
that
know?
it's
McLaren
true.
so unreliable? What is going on? Like, that is just like crazy.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what happened? They
Sad,
called the
sad.
world champion hotline and it was occupied by someone. So they couldn't get any tech support to help them. And so they couldn't do anything. And so they're a little stuck.
Sorry, Rohan, you were making some point earlier, which we
No,
forgot.
I actually had a question. I had a
Mm,
question for all of you, which is basically
mm,
that A, how good is this class of 25 rookies? Okay. Like
mm.
overall, what a
Yeah,
batch. And
yeah.
second of all, as a this thing to that question, since you mentioned clean air merchants, it's a rocket ship,
Mm.
etc., not to take anything away from him, how much of it, Kimi, how much of it is the fact that this car is just at this point that stacked?
Okay.
Hmm.
Like, could you put literally anyone, like, could you put a Hajar or anybody in there and still potentially get the same result? Or was this it's just a genuine
I mean,
question?
the
I
car
think
is
there's 10
definitely
drivers that you could put.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I definitely think they've sandbagged like royally. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that car is nowhere near anybody else. I mean, that for sure. Like, I mean, you have to
Yeah.
give that. Like, there's no question about that. But as you said, I think all these rookies have been fantastic. Like, even Avid, for example, even though he's the real rookie this season, it's been crazy, right? To see what he's been pulling out pretty much. So I feel you're right to an extent that, yeah, it is not entirely like, oh my God, but I feel like he's been great even last season. So I will give him that it it could have been anyone, yes, but then I mean, I guess it's also a combination somewhere of driver control and whatever. As we discussed even earlier last time, that there's a big uh, percentage of driver decision making in when to deploy the battery, how to deploy the battery, and also
Yeah.
the kid got about 10 seconds ahead, which I think is pretty
Yeah.
like amazing. I mean, that you have to give it to him that
Enough to buy him freedom for
enough
that
to
one little
buy him
oopsie
for,
also.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. And also, I mean, he had his mess ups, but he still made it, is what I feel like. He was
Yeah.
not, obviously, like, it was not flawless drive, and Lewis got him at the start and all of those things. But despite that, he won with a 10-second lead. So I think credit when credit is due, I guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you look at also like so Red Bull had a really dominant car 22
Mm,
onwards for 3 years, and you have obviously had the 7, 8, 9 years almost of Mercedes, where only when you had two drivers that were very closely matched did you get a championship battle between the two like cars, right? So
Yeah.
you never had
Yeah.
a championship battle between Hamilton and Bottas, because it is
yeah.
very clear that Bottas, while a very good driver, not necessarily a championship level driver, even when given that the same car. Same we saw with
Yeah.
Max and Checo,
Mm,
where Max clearly leaps and bounds ahead, and Checo would just scrape to second place in the championship. I think he did once, if I'm not wrong, in the like the 3 years or 4 years
Yeah.
that he
yeah.
was there. So there is that point where like there are certain drivers who you put in that car and they are going to put it on the like they're going to consistently like be first, second, third, be in that bracket, where but some drivers I think don't have, like there are obviously great drivers, you have to be amazing to be in that 20 that is on the grid right now, but I think for me there's like maybe 6 or 7 drivers who you put in that second Mercedes and they're also going to be like at par with a Russell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is why I'm excited about Antonelli. Like, look, this kid has had a meteoric rise into the sport as well.
Yeah.
Toto Wolff with his
Yeah.
like post race, he was like they said,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
too young to be in a
Yeah.
car and all of that and everything. And to some extent,
That
he is
yeah.
true. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
all those things are true. Like, he was. I mean, we have been doing this podcast enough seasons where Kimi was in F3 when like we were talking about like him
Yeah.
coming into F1 directly without he was compared to Max Verstappen and stuff in
Yeah.
terms of outright driving talent. And that's why I was like particularly excited about him getting this win like right now. Like if it had I'm certain this year it would have happened at some point or the other.
But
It
to
would have
happen this
happened.
early.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
early is also this like thing that like, oh shit, I have it in me. He has that confidence
I'm a
now as this
contender.
19-year-old.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm a contender. I remember Lewis Hamilton's second year in Formula One was the year he won his world
Yeah.
championship,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
it came with having a dominant car, but also that confidence of like, yeah, I can, put it over on the line when it sort of matters. So that's why
Next
I'm like
season of Drive to
particularly
Survive
excited.
opens with Kimi Antonelli taking Russell on the metro. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll show you.
yeah. Come on, my
I'll
son.
show you
Also,
station.
if
Yeah.
anyone has gotten lucky with this car, it's Russell. I mean,
Are you?
let's
This
be
is the
done
does
his
real.
nothing
time.
narrative.
He's
Yeah,
done his
he's
No.
done
time,
his
yeah.
time, man.
Listen, he
Right.
drove one Williams shitbox for 2 years. I have seen,
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
suffered
yeah.
through all of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but
Dude,
like,
he
you
has
know what
literally become a
I don't
meme
know.
because of that shitbox.
yeah.
If I
He's
thought
literally a
like
weep.
Lando got the championship in a McLaren and he was not like there, I feel like the same way with Russell. Like I feel like he's
But
going if
Russell
he
has
gets it, it's gonna
won.
be because this. I know, but I feel like I don't see him as world championship level driving always all the time. Obviously, is what I mean. Like not as consistently like a Max or a Lewis or a. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't see him at that level yet. Maybe he'll prove me wrong this year, but I feel like obviously a large part is this car being amazing. Like he's won, yes, but like
Mm.
as we've always said, does nothing and has won or just somehow
Mm.
managed a P3 on without really
Yeah.
like just getting lucky a lot. Is what I think our impression of him has obviously been. So now I think to see him in this ridiculous rocket ship almost feels like a little unfair, but it's happening. So I should make my peace
Unfair.
with
It's
it.
not
Unfair.
just his patience paying off. It's unfair. Acha, aisa hai.
Listen,
Ye
see,
kya
I
hai?
think Russell is very
It's-
insufferable, annoying, worst person to see winning in terms of how cocky he gets about it, and just worst person to listen to on radio in terms of just how rotlu he is
Correct.
at all
yeah.
times. But I think as
Little
a driver,
Slytherin vibes
he's
are there.
yeah.
Correct.
But as a
Yeah.
driver, I think he's fantastic because like if you
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
him
yeah.
since he's been in Mercedes, very rarely does he get himself into a situation where he will cause an incident or he will like if he
That's
overtakes
true. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
He's
does
been
the big
consistent,
overtakes.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very consistent, right? Like he maximizes you on, and we say does nothing gets podium,
Yeah.
but I think the other way of looking at it is that he maximizes the potential out of
Yeah.
everything
The
he
reason it
does.
feels like he's doing nothing is because he's just there waiting for
Yeah.
like this thing to happen. That's why it
Fair,
feels
but
like does nothing.
I would much rather that Kimi wins this world championship if it's a
You
car
would
thing.
much
Is what
So
I'm
rather
just
saying.
say
is very
that.
different from
If
unfair.
it's a
Yeah.
if
Ek
it's
second.
just
Oh
saying,
shit. Yeah.
Apro Kimi is what I'm rooting for.
Afro Kimi.
Incidentally, the last time an Italian was on pole
Yeah, it was
position
like 30 years ago or something, no?
was
20.
Riccardo Fisichella in
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
2009 Belgian Grand Prix,
Wow.
where he was driving for Force India at that time. But that race was won by a Kimi. Kimi Raikkonen won the race, the 2009
But
Belgian
Kimi
Grand
won,
Prix.
Raikkonen
And
won,
Kimi won.
abhi bhi
Yeah.
hai.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
won this race
exactly.
also, to
Yeah,
be fair.
he won this race as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there is
I
the
wonder what
obviously
Kimi Raikkonen would think about this era of Formula One, like,
I don't think he
I
saw
just
it. I
want
think
to
he was
know
Me
taking
what
a
too.
shit.
the guy who
Yeah.
was hosting was thinking. Like, I don't know where this came from.
Yeah, that's great.
So there was also the Alpines who have suddenly shown up
Yes,
Yes,
out of nowhere.
yes,
yes.
Gasly
exactly.
consistent,
Gasly.
Colapinto in the points as well.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
And
yeah.
Flavio showing human empathy also to Colapinto, which
Mm.
was a thing
Good.
nobody was expecting to see.
See, that's that saying, success has many fathers. Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's happened. We have so many my comedy, George Russell in the chat
Oh,
who's saying Sherry
how are
Sherry
you
Thai,
has
feeling?
poked
Galat.
the bear.
Yeah.
Sherry has poked the
Sherry
bear
Thai has come
and
out.
brought him. Sherry
Sherry Thai,
Thai.
गलत जगह शेजवान फ्राइड राइस खाने
माफ
के
करना
बाद
somebody में comedy.
गलत जगह शेजवान फ्राइड राइस खाने के बाद थोड़ा एसिडिटी हुआ था इसलिए मेरे चेहरे थोड़ा सड़ू था नहीं तो मैं खुश था
अच्छा
अंदर से
अच्छा अच्छा.
हाँ हाँ देखा भाई का दिल बहुत साफ है ठीक
yes
है
oh man
But
yeah
this is one of those brutal things, right? About like, sorry, just random tangent that I was
uh-huh.
thinking about is that, man, you gotta like, this is one of these things about like Lando winning his
Hmm.
WDC right at the end of one regulations, right? Like when you're a driver that does
Right.
that,
oh
it's so
worst
difficult to mount like a title defense slash this thing. Like it's so easy for you to just become that the guy that won and then
yeah
now everything has sort of
Max
always
Verstappen, it
versus
could have happened too. If
yeah
Yeah.
Red Bull had not
yes,
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
22,
yes,
Yeah.
regulations
exactly.
right, like this could have happened to Max
Exactly, right?
Verstappen. Yeah,
Exactly. And
yeah
brutal.
it's looking at least from this thing, unless they fix their shit, very much like that for at least McLaren this year. That they're not in that conversation at all.
yeah
And
Right now they
man,
aren't, but
that's
at least
right
one
now
thing we
they
have
aren't,
seen
sure.
with
Yeah.
them is that their development ramp is pretty
Fair enough.
quick,
Fair enough.
like they are usually like this thing. I mean, I'm just saying this as like a McLaren optimist, but
Hmm.
like, yeah, I was
No,
pretty
fair enough.
disappointed
It
the
would be
first
great to
couple.
see because,
Yeah,
especially after those two races just dropping down
yeah,
like that. But yeah, which I mean,
yeah,
like in that same way, right? Like if one of the Merc boys goes on to win this year, they're
yeah,
looking like
yeah,
you're
next couple of years.
set for at least
Yeah.
a
Set.
next
Yeah.
year
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
two-time WDC type is pretty
Ho
much
sakta hai,
almost
easy.
written in
Set.
stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah
For
Yeah.
sure.
So
yeah
man, that's a hard one.
But
That is a
also,
hard
I
one.
mean, do we feel like anyone else is even near these guys? Like, I know Ferrari is the closest, obviously, from what we've seen
closest
so
yeah
far. But like, no one else looks like they are even
No.
remotely competitive.
Red
Like,
Bull looks
I mean,
miles
it's
away.
almost like Red
yeah
Bull
Oh,
is miles away. McLaren is not even
retire the
getting a
car,
car on the
Max is a
grid. So, I
bizarre
mean,
sentence to hear.
yeah,
yeah
yeah.
Like,
And
Jesus.
it's just seeming like the gap between these two teams and the rest is pretty intense, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not
yeah
seeming like there's any competition whatsoever. Right now it's
Yep.
literally, and even between them the gap is ridiculous. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
that they are still equally competitive. You can clearly see Ferrari is going to have to pull out a lot from this bag to kind of figure out
Yep.
strategy, which we know they are not the strongest at,
hmm
or taking like different calls to maybe win a race by luck, because it's gonna only come down to that. Like on pure car and speed is not
Until
there.
until June.
yeah
That's true.
Yeah,
Until June, yeah.
Until
But as in,
June.
I'm saying, as of
Until
now, it's looking pretty one-sided. Like there's no
and now
like.
until June means two fewer races.
That's true.
yeah
I'm
which
actually
is good
So
for a
happier
lot of
that,
people
like
yeah.
that's what I was like bittersweet about not having F1, but then I was like, in the long run, in the larger scheme of things, this is better for the rest of the grid, because it's
Dude.
two less races these guys are gonna win.
5 weeks, 5 weeks of fucking free development time, essentially.
Yeah,
yeah
yeah,
Like that's
and there is a
5 weeks
technical
of
meeting
finding
after
spare parts
Suzuka as well.
right.
So
yeah.
after Suzuka, they have a technical meeting where they'll also discuss, like in June, they're going to discuss like more sort of
Yeah,
global changes in the regulations that might be required, or give certain teams, if they're like behind 2% from an engine deficit to the other team, then they had an opportunity to upgrade.
yeah,
But even after Suzuka, there's a technical discussion apparently that might then end up having some more, like some changes to the powertrain delivery, which might
Hmm.
impact as soon as the race after Japan now, which will be
Right.
Miami, I think.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So it could happen.
But do you feel that Mercedes has an unfair advantage? What do the three of
I
you feel?
I
Like
mean, the
seeing what
whole
you're saying?
compression ratio thing is only
Mhm.
going to get discussed in June
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
but do you
that's
think that
when.
that is a valid argument? Like you feel like that is what it is? Like, or you think it's like
I mean,
just
it's
teams
happened in the
being
past,
better
right?
loser?
I think they just got it right,
Sometimes you
yeah.
just got it, get it right. You have the technology, like how they had DAS for that one season where just
Hmm.
nobody
Right,
thought of
exactly.
this full-on
Yeah.
cheat code in the steering wheel.
Yeah. Like
But
the
obviously then they
Macarena
banned
rear
it.
wing.
Yeah, which
Mm.
they
Yeah,
haven't
like
used so far. No, they didn't use it in China.
They used it in FP1. They
They
just
use it
used
in
it for
SC.
FP1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
but then they didn't use
I
it for
think
the rest of
it was just a
Yeah.
whole tactic. I think it like
Yeah.
Ricardo.
I think that's their true sandbagging. I think like there's going to be one random point in Miami where the lights are going to go up and the prize
it's
will be
going and then everything.
and just poof, like straight past. Like literally like one of those, those Looney Tune characters, they spool
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
He presses the nitro button or something, and then it just like
Yeah.
and that's their nitro button.
And the hazard lights are going nuts and
Yeah.
Yeah. I still do think though that like Max in the Red Bull, if he can sort his starts out, I think he would still be keeping pace with the
Dude, the
Ferraris. Like if he
starts are
was not,
shocking though.
it's really bad
it's
the starts for
absurd.
him. Like
Yeah.
very very bad. That happened
Starts
with
look
The
dangerous.
those replays look so scary. Like where he's just like a
Yeah.
sitting duck and everyone is like,
Yeah, dude.
Dude, have you seen
yeah,
the
like
meme?
And you're going to see a lot more of that this season with different
yeah.
cars. We already had
Yeah.
that spectacular this thing from Colapinto
Colapinto,
last, like this
yeah.
thing where he had to do that, and then I think we'll
Yeah.
see so much more of that shit over the course of this season.
There was this meme where somebody put over Max's start the audio of an auto rickshaw starting. Where is that? The old pull wala where you have to pull 3 times and then it starts running.
Dude, that guy is so frustrated. He's practicing for his Nürburgring 24 hours, which is
Yeah.
in May. He'll be racing this
Yeah.
weekend at the Nürburgring NLS 4 hours is happening this weekend as well. He's like, nahi chahiye mere ko ye season.
Dude, I think one more bad race and Max is going to do MotoGP also from like
Yeah, like all these side quests.
I think yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
Alonso year
100%.
where he tried IndyCar.
Yeah.
Or he's
and all
gonna
that.
say,
Yeah.
put me in the V Cup for one race. Let me see what
Yeah,
I can do
Liam
there.
Lawson promoted.
Swap karo,
Great.
dekhte hain.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, in fact, it would be him actually on performance being demoted at this point because
Yeah.
what has happened to every number 2 driver could happen to him.
Yeah.
It's but they're showing great. Actually, it's so weird that these midfield cars have
Cars
sort
are
of
doing
figured
well,
out
yeah.
like your Alpines, your Haas's, your V Cubs. They've
But
figured out how
not
to.
your Williams for some reason. That project
Williams
is
could
going
slow.
backwards
Oh, that was
again.
another
Even Audi is better
disaster.
than Williams.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
what
no.
the hell? Sorry, man.
Arey.
But
I didn't mean it
Bottas
that
also
way.
was
I'm
doing
just
so well,
frustrating
and
to
then he
watch.
No,
had
Sainz
this
had a
issue.
good race.
Yeah, he got
Sainz,
a
I think,
point,
had a
which
good
is-
race. He
Yeah.
got
Sainz
a
had a
point.
good race,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
did Williams have a good race? Albon didn't even
Williams
get
not.
started, dude. Again,
Started, yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's one of those where again, it's just like at the start of the regulations, if you get it wrong, it just goes wrong so spectacularly that it takes you like
yeah.
2 years. Like you
To
saw this
find
with
it.
Williams at the
Yeah.
start of the, I think, or midway through the last regulations where they same thing
ground
that
effect.
happened this time that the car didn't come for shakedown. The car was just not ready in time.
Yeah.
And you can see that now that there's
Yeah.
just they're just
And-
not ready. Aston Martin
But
just
you
did
feel
you
like
see
Sainz made the wrong decision?
I mean, I don't think he
Now in
had a
hindsight?
decision, but
No, his father was begging him to take Audi, apparently. That was the
Acha,
that was the
Audi
scene
that
because
way.
he works with Audi, right? So he
Hmm.
and there was a bit that I read this weekend saying that his dad had literally begged him, saying like be a part of the Audi project because whatever, and he thought Williams would be better, and now you are seeing Audi do
I mean,
so
you
well.
have to look at big picture. Like even when you've seen like James Vowles talk about it in Drive to Survive, also he was like, "Listen, my aim is for us to be like fighting for a title in 5 years.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
obviously going to be setbacks on that journey, and it's highly likely that won't happen also. But I mean, these are the gambles you take, right? Lewis stayed back. He could have left at the end of 21 and gone somewhere else. He stayed back and then got stuck with this
Yeah.
terrible Mercedes for 2 more years.
Yeah.
So more than that, I think 3 years. 3 years or 4 years
3 years,
he was
yeah.
stuck with it.
And
Yeah.
now
So
also he's
The
left and
Signs
they've
is
got the
like,
best.
Signs has he's done half the grid already.
He's
Like,
done
he's
a
been
lot,
in
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
moved about a
all
lot.
of the
yeah,
No,
teams.
but I
yeah.
mean, you can't help but obviously if you're in that
Yeah.
position to think that shit, I
Yeah.
should have probably gone there because like
Like
that car's looking pretty
there's
good
no,
right now.
yeah, but like that's the situation for him almost year on year.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah, he's been in like literally half the grid. Only Haas he has not been in, and like, chalo Aston Martin,
Yeah.
he has not been in.
Oh man, we
Pretty much
have
every
Dr.
other team,
Doom.
he's like, yeah.
Dr. Doom says that Oscar Piastri tire whisperer 0% wear in 2 Grand Prix.
Though you know what, I will give Oscar this in typical underplaying Oscar style. When they asked him about it, he's like, you know what, it has been a long time since I got to watch 2 races.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
That's so depressing, man.
Oh,
So yeah.
Incidentally, another history lesson, but the last time McLaren had 2 DNS like did not start was that crazy 2005 Indianapolis Grand Prix, if you remember.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
yes,
of
yes, I
course.
remember that.
Of course.
With Aryan
Where
Karthikeyan.
only six,
Mm.
six
Oh yes,
cars
yes,
started
yes,
on the
yes.
grid because of the Michelin tire
Yes.
runners deciding not to even participate in the race. And
Yeah.
that race had obviously the last time that the two McLarens did not start a race. And
Yeah.
that race incidentally had Narayan Karthikeyan in it.
Yes.
And he
Yeah.
finished
Narayan
sixth of
Karthikeyan.
6 runners. But he
Yes.
did finish. He did have a top 6 finish.
You'd
in
have a
F1.
top 6 finish.
Yes.
That's the
And
important
my
thing.
bad joke for the day is that at that time the team principal of McLaren was also Ron DNS.
Oh,
Nice.
Sorry.
oh
It was
my
right there.
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like the McLaren
Smash
car.
that like button,
It was
guys.
just like
Where are
Smash
the
that like
likes,
button
Didn't
for
go
this kind of
anywhere.
premium
Smash
content,
it,
guys.
do it, guys. It's the most, the
But
premiumest
guys,
podcast for the
please,
premiumest
firstly,
spot.
I'm very unhappy with y'all. Okay,
Hmm.
nobody has shown true joy for Lewis Hamilton being on a podium in a Ferrari. What is going on? Like,
अबे तेरे को क्या चाहिए
like
उसको ये भी भेजू क्या ये भी भेज क्या मतलब वो क्या अभी
he
I'm so
doesn't
over that.
need
Me
he
and my
doesn't
emotional
need that
support
support
toy are
animal.
so happy for Lewis. Oh my
Listen,
God.
Sherry, can I tell you where I am coming from? Okay, my Williams is doing nothing. My
both.
Fernando Alonso is having nerve damage while he's driving car. My Max Verstappen has DNF. So how to show any joy for anybody?
But come on now, bichara, itna. I mean, winning
did
your
feel
first
happy
race in
though.
I like, as in, yeah,
No,
like to get
brilliant,
onto a
brilliant,
podium.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
this
the
whole
big
go,
one
he's
this year will be if
Yeah.
he is able to get the race win. I think the podium
Yeah.
was great, and we were
Yeah,
expecting him to do well in
yeah,
China.
yeah.
And one thing that I kind of feel may help him this year, I don't know. Like, I mean, we're just off this race, is that this whole like tire management may be an issue this year.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, and like you could see, like within a few laps itself, those
Dude,
tires
that Red
look
Bull deck
really-
was crazy, man.
Oof,
Yeah.
bad. It
Red
looks
Bull
really
deck
bad,
was
terrible.
crazy. What was
Yeah.
that?
And Lewis is like the genius at sort of
Yeah.
tire management.
I think
Yeah,
management
cars are
and
gone.
starts, which are going to
Yeah.
help all these guys who are
I think
great,
realistically,
because like you can
put it on
see,
pole in Monaco. Put it on
Yeah,
pole
yeah.
in Monaco this year and get it done. Like, just get it psychologically, get it done.
100%. Yeah.
But
Right,
listen,
yeah. Like-
I think
Actually,
we might see
even he
overtaking in
probably
Monaco.
doesn't even need to be on pole. He can be on like P3 if the starts are still that
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
or
if the
whatever.
starts are
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah. Monaco is a
Fair.
great shot to win that race.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
And
it'll be
I
the most
think, like,
interesting
he
Monaco.
also
Yeah, it
has
could be.
come
Yeah.
back stronger this year. Don't you feel like? I feel like he
His
seems
vibe is
more,
different.
the
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
is different. The car
Yeah.
is good. Yes, that's obviously a positive. But he also has said in his interviews that he's trained the hardest he ever has in his whole F1 career for this year. So clearly he has come back with the, I'm gonna prove to you that there's a reason why I'm still here, right? Like, as in, not that, because
Oh,
obviously there's been a
100%.
lot of
Yeah.
negative chatter about him over the last with the move, and now what nothing has happened with Ferrari and so on and so forth. So I think he's definitely come in with this new kind of, zeal on, like, okay, I'm going to prove to you that I've still got it. And it's, you're seeing it in his driving also. Like, I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
this race you could see him, like, you really felt like, oh my god, old Lewis is back. Like, it was,
There's this point where he
Yeah.
actually drops behind Charles and then
yes,
overtakes him on
yeah,
track and then
yeah,
keeps the position, which
yeah,
I was like, oh shit. Because like when he
yeah,
Yeah.
dropped behind Charles, I was like, oh, probably
yeah,
this
ho
is over
gaya,
now.
yeah,
Done.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. But then he comes
exactly,
back
yeah,
and I was like, oh, snap, this is interesting now. Which again, like maybe it's the tire management thing, maybe it's, whatever, but like, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, definitely the motivation seems higher this year
Yeah.
for
Charles
sure.
also having a lot of lockups and stuff himself
yes,
on
yeah,
that
Yeah.
hairpin. There was a little heart attack moment of the lockup of Antonelli also.
yeah.
That's what. Yeah. Full. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. But then came and did one nice burnout at the while
At the
finishing
end,
also.
yeah, when he was
Yeah.
finishing, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean the
I feel
entire
like
thing
it's
with
gonna be a very interesting season, right?
it will be. I mean, I
If
just
this
wanted
kid
to.
can keep up the
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the
Like I
only
hope
thing
it's
is
not
if it gets
interesting
too
for
big.
bad reasons. Like in
Yeah.
the sense,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
by which I mean is just like,
Yeah.
oh, cars are not starting. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
three
Yeah.
teams have
yeah,
just not made it to the grid. That is
Yeah.
yeah,
that in a way is that artificial interesting in its
Yeah.
own sort
Yeah.
of way versus like I hope it's fun because it's fun. Because yes, the
yeah,
first two races have been just spicy, beautiful,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
racing. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it will be interesting because I think you will keep having these random safety cars of cars just
mm,
conking in the middle of the racetrack, at least for the first half of the season, which will obviously make it
Yeah.
interesting because you bunch up the pack and then we know from a
yeah,
restart the first 4 5 laps are always going to be spicy. So,
That was another
Yeah.
yeah,
great thing for Kimi. Like the safety car restarts
yeah,
were
yeah,
good from
yeah.
Yes.
him
With
as
the
Yes.
well.
cars
Yeah,
in
which I was
between,
Yes.
like,
yeah. He
yeah, I
got
was like,
lucky
oh,
there
this
as
is
well.
some
Yeah,
sensible
yeah,
driving,
yeah,
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
Antonelli.
Yeah.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that
No, but he
Colapinto
also got
stint,
lucky with the gap between him and Russell, so that there
yeah,
was
yeah,
there
Yeah.
was those two
Yeah.
cars in between, so that there was no chance that anyone was gonna really come at
Yeah.
him. But I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think, like Azeem said, I think the safety cars, there's definitely, I think, a a new excitement with this season. Like right now, I mean, the thing is whether it's gonna be a good excitement or bad excitement is what we will have to wait and watch.
yeah. We'll see
I think
because
it's
see if
exactly like getting a new phone. It's thrilling
yeah.
until the battery thing becomes irritating.
Oh, yes,
Literally
very
that.
nice. That was one of the best
Nice.
memes was we asked for V12 engines, they gave us 12-volt batteries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. I mean, China was again like from the just purest racing standpoint, just seeing them decelerating so
Mm,
far before the hairpin has even
yeah.
happened is
Yeah.
just I don't know. I think that's just the one thing they have to fix. Where in terms of like we still want to see the speed and the cars going through like the traditionally fast sections fast. So I don't know, maybe something in the discussions at Japan or maybe in June, some of that could get fixed. But yeah, you
Like,
all
yeah, they
saw
shouldn't have the
Alonso?
same strategy that I have while taking the Princess Street flyover in Mumbai, which is
Yeah,
where I'll just like take a nice this thing off as
yeah,
opposed to.
that's true.
But
Yeah. But did you see Alonso on the final straight before he boxed to retire?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like I
Yeah.
watched that on board, like he could not keep his hand on the steering. He's like he reached a point where he was like, I cannot hold the
Yeah.
steering anymore. And he was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm done, I'm boxing. Like I don't even think he's like, how earlier in like at McLaren days he would just get angry and just shout on the radio and all. Now I don't think
I think
he's
he's
beyond
like,
that now.
he's kind of dead inside. Like, he's reached this point where there's
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah.
at this point,
Yeah,
Like,
man, if this continues, I think he's gone for sure by the end of this year.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
yeah,
think this is the real retirement happening now, guys. It's like
oof.
gonna be real.
but they're saying that in June, once the things change, the two biggest beneficiaries apparently will be Ferrari and Aston Martin. So
Yeah.
Could
Who
be.
knows? Could be. Yeah.
Let's see.
Could
You know,
be.
both
Maybe
of
that's
those
what's keeping
teams
him alive so
have,
far.
Yeah.
Just
He's
imagine in
hoping.
July, suddenly 1-2 Lance Stroll and Alonso every race for the end of the season.
By the start of that
And
23
his
season or
dream
something, you
Lewis
know.
versus Alonso
Both of
battle.
them with
Woo!
like
Come on.
these new
That's what we want.
Luke Skywalker hands.
Yeah, they just
Oh no.
I think those are the upgrades they bring. They upgrade the driver's hands and
Driver's
not the
Then
car.
exactly. Straight up Luke Skywalker hands, dude.
Oh God.
Somebody
Ouch.
was saying in chat that wait, there are a couple of super chats as well. Hold on. There was Dhaval Patel who says overtaking looks too artificial, not pure skill or car pace. Gone are the days of those brilliant late braking outside to inside overtakes. Yeah,
I mean,
I think once the drivers sort of figure out the techniques, you'll start seeing the racing coming back again. At least that's the hope, because then everybody's got the same base techniques down, and then you're
Hmm.
relying on skill again. But
but even as a purist, dude, like I can't tell that the cars are that much slower in those corners. So the fact that like if they are that much slower in those corners and they are able to follow each other in those corners, I think that's net positive. You know, like I think for like I've been watching the sport for so long. You've seen like cars go really fast through the corners and all, but what you want them to do is to be racing each other and like to be side by side going into the corners and for a battle then to last also more than say one sequence of corners. You know, like if you have a battle that's going on for 2 or 3 laps, that's mental. Like that in
yeah,
and of itself is like a
Yeah.
net positive, I kind of feel. So I won't be doom and gloom about the overtaking at this point in time. I kind of feel like we're going to see some more of the bazinga stuff till the time, you know, it levels out, and that's entertaining as, man. Like I'll take it.
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. We have Dum Biryani who says Merc equals Tarzan the Wonder Car, Russ do nothing, win. Okay, fair point.
Hmm.
I'm sure somebody
Terry,
will have
why are you
words with you
commenting
later.
under random names in
Yeah.
super chat?
Yeah,
There's no reason.
I'm like, here, guys,
Just
typing
you
yes.
just voice your opinion. Yeah.
just voice your opinion, man.
Yeah.
I'm like with my phone on the yeah, guys, tell me. Yeah.
Dhaval Patel says hybrid era has made F1 a joke, leaving with Max. I think Dhaval Patel is decided he's done. The moment Max leaves, he's also gone.
Done.
Bye.
Kaushal says saw on Formula One Reddit that RB22 is 19 kg overweight.
Yes, I
Wow.
also saw
So
this.
so
So
that
there was
means
a
Hajar has to
fan
lose 19
screenshot.
kgs now.
So there was, those fans, the guys who stand above the garage from the balcony and whatever. So wherever there was this wing thing,
The
someone has
weighbridge.
taken a
Okay.
picture
Ah,
and they have zoomed in on the thing and seen that the Red Bull is 19 kilos overweight.
But I think that's a stretch. I mean, it could just be different fuel load that they have at the time or
Could
whatever.
be,
I
So,
mean,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it rumored that
yeah.
the Williams is also super overweight, like as a car and everything? So, like, I would not be surprised actually
guys,
if the
let's
guys,
car
they're
stop
is
just
fat
healthy.
shaming cars. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, they're
Yeah.
just healthy. They
Stop fat
just
shaming
like to have a
F1
good
cars.
time. Jesus, they
Yeah.
just like to live their lives.
Yeah.
They just had a
They've
big
got
chole bhature breakfast
yeah.
before the race.
They've just got some
Oh my
dad
God, guys,
pods.
are they gonna? Are you telling me that
Pods.
the cars are gonna have to go on Zoom pick? Oh
Oh,
no,
Yes.
wow.
sorry.
Shabash.
Wow.
I'm
Let's go.
sorry. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
between Ozumpic and dad pod, I think we made that. We made that work.
We've done it.
Yes. And then we had Vishnu Teja saying Lawrence at this point should just give up on the team and his son. Bishar, I don't think son has done anything wrong this season at least.
Yeah, heck,
Did you see his
Yeah.
interview
First of all, yeah.
What did he
of
say?
Lance Stroll? He said nothing. He was, that guy who was that मैंने आपको जवाब दे दिया है. He was just
Yeah.
that. He was like,
Ah,
I don't know.
ah.
You'll have to ask the guys who are making the car. Yeah, no comment. Just ask the guys
Yeah.
making the car. Just he could not
No
answer
comment,
back.
and then walks off like this.
Yeah. Jazz hands. Justin Martin. And then there was Varun Dhon who said SidePod is more entertaining than the actual races. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Accepted.
Wow.
Accepted.
We have also been
Yeah,
having
sure.
close battles.
Yes. Correct. Yes. Yes. In.
Okay.
Wait, was that an insult?
I think an insult
Yeah,
to
like a roundabout way.
Hang on,
yeah.
Actually, yeah.
hang on.
Yeah.
It's we are more like please specify which laps we are more entertaining. Are we more entertaining
Like,
than
yeah.
laps 1 to 5 or 15 to 20? Please let us know.
Like, you are
Um,
stupid, but you are not so stupid as he. Like,
yeah.
this is that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I think that is more or less it for today. Of course, we'll do predictions in a bit. Please smash likes if you are here. And please leave a comment of what. Oh
Also,
shit! Yeah, we had a. By the way, we had a winner.
the
I don't know.
contest, yeah.
Yeah.
Winner
Yes,
So
I've
we.
got
comment.
some great Red Bull merchandise
Also,
from
while
the
you're looking
winners.
for the winner, I've got a side goss update for you all.
Okay.
Yes.
Go.
What is the side part of
Kim
it?
Kardashian posted a picture of herself in a beautiful Gucci dress, and
Okay.
Lewis Hamilton commented with a I heart emoji, and the internet
Ooh.
has gone wild. Just
Woo.
letting y'all know, FYI. So it's still on.
Shabash.
Lewis Hamilton, currently Oscar-winning Formula
Yes,
One world
Produced.
yes,
champion.
Yes,
yes,
yes.
F1
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
movie
yes,
wow.
won
yeah.
an
They won
Oscar
best sound,
for
na?
Yes.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chalo,
yeah.
finally
I mean,
Oscar winning
So
in F1.
just won an Oscar on the podium. I mean, come on.
pretty good weekend. Pretty good
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
The guy who accepted the award also thanked him, which was cool. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, at the Oscar, Lewis
Yeah.
Hamilton is getting a shout out. That's crazy. Like where this sport has come.
Yeah.
And then his
Wild.
rumored girlfriend is at the after party and he's like commented on the picture. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see
While
if
I
there
saw
were.
the other photograph of these guys going back on
mm.
their flight together with
Dude,
like
Oh yeah, all of them.
Valtteri
Yeah,
and
that
yeah,
was
Toto
yeah,
and
just
yeah,
what a
Lewis.
that was a
yeah,
That
very
was
yeah,
wholesome
yeah.
picture.
Wholesome.
yeah,
A
very
very
wholesome.
wholesome picture
Yeah,
that was.
yeah. That was
I think
That
nice.
this
had
was
one full
definitely
like
one of
mummy papa sabko ice cream
those
ke liye le ja rahe
exactly.
type
But I
of
feel like this whole weekend was kind of like that with like Lewis and Mercedes, and it was all very wholesome, right? Like I think with Toto, with Bono, with Kimi winning, Lewis winning. Like I just feel
Yeah.
like there was like so many things that
Which
kind
is a
of all tied
perfect
and
timing for Azeem's predicted Russell villain arc.
yeah,
Like I feel
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
yeah.
now
happening.
this is where the
And
villain arc needs to come now. He needs to become insufferable, win a whole bunch of races, doing some crazy shit. Yeah, that'll make
Yeah.
the season really tasty. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to see if anybody in our comments from last week got everything right. So far, not seeing it.
no one
Not
is as
seeing it.
mad as
Yeah,
Arjun as me.
nobody.
No,
Yeah.
nobody.
Wild. Nobody picked it last time. What are you saying? I thought I saw some last time.
Kimmy,
Like,
Max,
okay.
Lewis. No, so we had so the last time. So by the way, if you are CFC underscore Storm, you have won
Yeah.
a prize. So please DM us on Instagram and we will sort that out. So far we have Kimi Russ. Oh, we have it. We have it
Oh,
from 3 days ago. Was the race 3 days ago? When was the race?
No, race
No.
was
Day was
yesterday.
Yeah,
was
wow.
no,
We
day
have
before
no.
Two days
yesterday.
ago.
Yeah,
Race was
yeah,
2 days
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
We
yeah.
2
have
days ago.
Rahul Anand who predicted
Well
Kimi,
done,
Russell, and
Rahul.
Hamilton. So Rahul Anand. Let me see if there's anybody else. Nope, Rahul
Good job,
Anand, and
Rahul
it's
Anand.
not edited as well. So please DM us on Instagram as well, and we will sort out the prizes that Arjun has very kindly organized for you all. Kimi, Verstappen, Russell. Oh, the amount of max in these predictions is so sad. Yep, that's it. Rahul Anand,
Sad.
superb. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Congratulations,
Well done,
Rahul.
Rahul Anand. Congratulations
Okay.
to the both of you.
Okay, cool. Now, chalo, 2 weeks in advance. Let's go
Oh my
for
God.
Japan
Oh God. 2 weeks means
predictions.
how much more can we screw this up?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
okay, okay, okay.
You
As
know,
the
why don't you
person who,
start, Arjun S.
Yeah.
Ravi?
Oh
yeah,
no, fuck off. I
yes.
thought you were going to be like
Yeah.
Ah,
Azeem. No.
Why? As the person who made
It's
the absolute
inevitable.
worst
This is going
prediction.
to be the
no.
worst prediction now. Like whatever I say right now is going to be like completely opposite. That's just how this works. So I'll say it. Chal. I'll say where are we going? We're going to Japan. Okay. So I will say George Russell P1. Okay.
Okay.
Charles Leclerc P2 and Kimi Antonelli P3.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm expecting some spicy stuff to happen. Yes.
Sherry's
And my
doing
weird-
such a good poker face right now. You're not looking, but Sherry's doing
I-
such a good poker face right now.
Okay,
my
Sherry,
wild
you go.
prediction
Okay,
is
wild prediction.
that
Ah, right.
That both
Arvid
McLaren
Lindblad
start.
top 6.
No.
Arvid Lindblad,
Ar-
what?
Top
Top
6.
six.
Arvid
Top
Lindblad top
6.
6.
Okay.
Chalo.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Basically,
I
I've DNF'd Arvid Lindblad, DNF Charles Leclerc. This is what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna say, as much as I won't enjoy it, but I feel Russell P1. I'm gonna say Lewis P2 and Kimi P3. And my wild prediction is that both the Red Bulls are not gonna finish. Both,
Arre.
This
not
is
just
your
one.
normal
Both.
prediction.
Oh.
Every
Both,
race.
both.
Yeah.
Don't know. I am doubling it
Just
now
go.
because it doesn't seem so wild anymore.
Par for the course for you.
Uh,
Say like 1 or 50% of Red
Okay.
Bulls are not gonna finish.
Okay, chalo. I
Azeem.
will say winner Charles Leclerc.
ho.
Number
Yeah, here we
2,
go.
George
Spicy.
Russell.
Uh,
And number 3 shall be Lewis Hamilton. And my wild
Great race for
prediction,
Ferrari.
is that both Red Bulls top 8.
Oh,
Ooh, spicy.
I
Okay.
never thought
Okay.
I'd hear Azeem saying that. Red
Both
Bulls
Red
top
Bulls
8.
top 8.
Top 8. Yeah.
Top 8.
Wow.
Top third of the grid.
Best of the rest.
Yeah.
No, that's not like this wild sentence that I've not heard in a long time that I heard.
Yeah,
There is
that's
this,
what I
yeah,
mean.
Max Verstappen has climbed a few places up the grid to 9th. I was like, holy
Yeah.
What? To 9,
he
yeah.
climbed
Oh,
up
shit.
to 9th. Bhaiya. ये क्या दिन आ गए?
Did he not start?
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Me and my emotional support
Kick
monkey.
Sauber. No, sorry.
We're gonna have
Audi.
they're Audi now, okay? I'll have you know.
Okay.
All right, so me and my emotional support monkey, we've talked about it. All right. And Shay, I'm gonna say Lewis Hamilton P1.
Whoa. Oh my
Take
goodness.
it and go.
क्या बात
Take
है.
it and
Yeah.
go.
Dengue
Lewis
fever, here we
P1.
come.
Love it. I can, the best part, I can blame all this on dengue.
On dengue,
2 weeks
yeah.
from now, I can be like, guys, I was intensely unwell and delirious. I don't even
I had
remember
no
the
idea
stream.
what I was saying.
Screw it. Okay, chal. In that case, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and then George Russell. And
Oh.
my
Oh.
wild prediction is both McLarens in top 8.
Oh.
Oh, crazy.
Okay. Alright.
Our top 8 has just
That's
become a
right.
thing now.
Top 8
Me
has become a
and
thing
me,
now.
monkey. That's what we
The top-
say.
Yeah. The
Okay.
top 42% of the grid. Yeah.
Yes.
I love how y'all are all back on the Lewis train. Very good.
I mean, Lewis is back on the train. That's why we are back on the train.
Yeah.
Lewis has been missing train for the last 3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, last few years he was just chilling at Churchgate Station, looking very forlorn. What to do?
Okay. All right, chalo. So if you are watching, please leave your prediction in the comments as well. And if if you're watching live, go into the comments. And if you're watching later, also leave a comment. And if you are one of the comments who gets the prediction right, we'll see if Arjun has leftover stock. We'll get you something from Arjun's office. We'll find some stapler
Yeah.
or something we will get for you from Red Bull
Arjun is gonna have
office.
to start
I like
giving away his hat
I
collection.
like that
That's
if this
it.
podcast goes on long enough, this is just going to turn
Yeah.
into like strip poker for Arjun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, one hat,
Eventually,
hat,
that's what I'm
guys.
saying.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just going to
This is
disrobe
not coming from my
Arjun.
personal collection. This is coming from my work stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys will get some
Yes.
merch.
Just cut to 2 years later, Red Bull
That's what I'm
India
saying.
office is shut down because of SidePod prices.
Exactly. अच्छा ऑफिस क्यों नहीं चल रहा है भाई पॉडकास्ट ने अपना रूटर वापस दे किसी को
Yeah, it's like random
Yes,
admin
you
stuff,
will get
from my office. Yeah.
you will get
अच्छा ऑफिस में कॉफी नहीं मिलेगा
Red Bull stapler.
yes,
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
get a Wi-Fi extender from Red Bull office. That was-
Yeah.
Like,
A spare wired mouse, Logitech. That's what. Yeah.
Chalo, superb. On that note, please smash likes before leaving. Please subscribe if you are new. The aim at the end of this season is that we have to reach 20,000 guys. 20,000 from 10,000. We got to double up.
20,000 come on Come
Let's
on,
go.
guys.
With honestly, it's just
Believe.
500 per race we gotta do. So I think it can be done.
Come on, guys. Believe.
So let's
And
go.
also,
Let's
Believe.
get
if
this
to
done.
win giveaways, you have to be subscribed. So subscribe
Yes,
karo.
yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Exactly.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Okay.
Arjun is not getting the office stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, Arjun will go across the road to the Sting Energy office
Yeah.
and you get your stuff from there.
I just blink it something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like,
A regular diet Pepsi.
yeah. Like, yeah. Great, congratulations.
Okay.
You have won 4 Reynolds ballpoint pen.
You
You
have
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
You have won 6 band-aids
Yeah.
and a safety pin.
Okay.
Cool.
Chalo. Goodbye, friends. We shall see you all soon. We'll see you all after Suzuka. So enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. We'll see you all soon. Goodbye. Yes.
Yes, come on. Come on.
Guys,
World's first
we are
post-credit
back
super.
for first
World's first
ever.
post-credit super chat. Let's do
Yes.
it. World's first ever post-credit super chat is on.
Because we did not read Dhruv Joshi's super chat. He said 80% of the broadcast was Ferrari. It was tasty. Yes. And now,
Yes.
thank you
Yes,
for
it
tuning in
was.
Yes.
to the
Ferrari
bonus.
will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Chalo. Goodbye.